Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love with guidance from above. Defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard Conteh, the unifier. God ordained you take we higher. For APC, for Salon. Now you we trust for bring we home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sierra Leone unite. The unifier. In town, come night. Yeah, Sierra Leone rise up. This one for the people, them. Dr. Richard Conteh, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh, it's a leadership, not sacrifice. Ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people, them pain inside. They walk with heart, not height. From Freetown to Konteh side. From maternity to we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people tireless. Transform the land, make we feel us. Oh, Dr. Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we are. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. Salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. He say no more division again. We go build the peace and reign. He go work for, not for gain. Together we go break the chain. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people tireless. Transform the land, make we feel less. Oh, to Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we are. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. Salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as you mean. We tire for bad image. Time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love with guidance from above. Defending people strong. Together we belong.
Oh yes, the Unifier Hour, right on we have my YouTube and on Facebook. Talk to no more, eh? Me, anytime we hear this song, yeah, so any idea, I'm gonna shake the tag, Conteh. You got anybody we no shake? Now, like when they say that they knock the witch batter, they no shake, they know to witch man, but you know witch man, we shake it, we hear the shake man. Anyway, welcome, my brother don't freeze like Pamaimo. Alright, family members then. Today on Wednesday, auntie? Oh yes, today on Wednesday. So I hope you get a wonderful day. And you don't come now for we can end the day together, yeah? By the grace of God Almighty. We man already the lecturer. Me, I don't understand how students they ain't get safe. The lecturer and I ain't wait for the students. God, I say I can't wait for the students there, but anyway, for sure how committed the lecturer I be, how dedicated they be, how loving job, how assiduous he be, how hardworking he be. He really ready for the business. Family members then, before we go and come inside, we see this trending thing, and you will not join this trend. The salon, we only join this trend. And the water was my brother than they right now. The one don't freeze, the other one not recur it at all. But still, I go take the baton for them. The one they pan battle with in how they call that in the internet, yes. Family members then. So the thing where we see the trend, now the new mayor of the Freetown City Council. The new mayor of the Freetown City Council. Well, we see the long gown coat. But the mayor say na one green coat na him get na your office. He get one green coat, he get one green chain, and in glove as well. So who said this with new mayor go pull coat and tie away it? Well, the thing not interesting like how the mayor input her now. He say, what make you dey laugh? Now maybe they ask her. So he say, anytime you see this picture, what make you dey laugh? He say, because I dey see me and mayor, how you go see you and for the how you call her? For the new mayor. But it gets where I look at her. You know, let no enjoy personal. Last show now. First of all, last show now say all man now na mayor. We all are mayor. Bible and a mayor, Sebepi and a mayor, we all are mayor. So, you know, let make loan I enjoy the mayor, yeah. The mayor that you don't get juice pass all. Now listen the mayor, ba.
You know, and I mean, I actually, because I didn't see me and I know the clothes because I know me bib and I know me chain, you know, so it's quite funny to see it. Of course I can. I've just told you there's no other chain. There's only one.
And interestingly, chain not they ever get one position. That small chain where they na the left hand, but na the left hand. The same position where you get, na the same the mayor get. Well, na the same we all get. We all na the same we get. Bible and chain na the same style. Sembepe and chain na the same style. The mayor will then just make in chain at the same style. I don't know if Dr. Richard Conteh inside chain no, but then the Lord will can inside quickly. Family members, them if we reach to this point, slow welcome the unifier inside the program this evening. Doctor, good evening, welcome to the program.
Yes, good evening.
Doctor, what you on chain?
Me on chain, I don't contact AI, better make one for me. AI will make one for me this year. AI will make one for me.
Doc, you really need for put you on chain, eh? Let AI make one for you by tomorrow. I really need for.
I will talk to AI, they will make one for me.
Bible
will lend me own.
It makes sense. It makes sense for the Bible learning you. It really makes sense. It really makes sense. Anyway, family members then. Oh, now what I mic? My mic na in the give problem. DB na my mic. You know they hear me fine? Okay, then say my mic. Let's check my mic. Okay. Okay, I can't just now. I can't just now, please. I can't just now. I can't just now. I can't just now. Whilst we can't just now, still go to watch we mayoral dressing. This still fits we bra. Okay, by the way, Ronka, while letting go the hold the gun for me first let's see me mic. By the way, talk too if you hear me. This you not see yourself, you call it?
Ade. Omo, now they can't judge matter being case.
Well, by the way, the mayor not to judge. I don't know say you want get the business go. Anyway, let's bring up Dr. Richard Conteh because himself he don't left bien par the chain. I thought don't left bien, he don't left bien. I thought where you chain. You like Creole boy now. When I get the team, I don't make who don't go take the chain in our hand.
Who's chain down?
You didn't see we all are mayor now.
I didn't see the
castle.
No, you see, you don't say the mayor or the Parliamentary for Freetown.
Alright, so I've done the program.
So now Creole they fit. You see by Bible twist your face. And how do they call this thing where let's say my brother you bend so you twist your face. I don't know why.
Wait, so
Like, say them do.
Doc not taking the mayorship. Okay, I said they offered
No,
they sent the letter back to Ramon.
No, Sangbapia, they wait, before the program be done, they dress me.
It makes
They
sense.
able to dress me for the program now.
It makes sense.
But for dress me, let me say the mayor. You say no once.
I thought, you know what? Enter the mayor now for shame.
And the mayor of the parliament for free time, and for the Creole.
And I to more if it to na Creole.
Now Creole exactly.
He good.
But I make her laugh.
I go talk to the councillor there. I'll talk to the councillor there. They will nominate chief man.
I thought, let no be say though either mommy imposed to.
Amara be like baddest game that one day. Mara be like me na worst nightmare. I say give me name so no say until don't pull. SLPP the plan so about this particular one, eh?
They miss.
Say them die. Don't go do again. Leave it on this particular one. Oh,
But the guy then desperate say then they make AI all.
I tell you.
I tell you.
Anyway, family members them, now the latest this so we don't see. What don't be mayor now at least. We tell God thank you for this regime. We don't make way for.
Somebody in line they give some funny.
Yeah, they say me line.
Huh? Are you lying?
I don't know. But I'm making
Some kind of robotic sound.
I said
it's possible that watch.
Oh yes, now you some people now you not to decide to come on.
It's possible. But I don't really see anything like that now. That watch I watch anyway.
Oh,
When I just handle the thing by boy and I go on.
All right, family members, then please, as you just join, we hit the like button and share the program for we. No say today now we own lecture own hour. No say some of you don't take your book and your pen for can get some notes tonight because the lecturer, like always, in the research pass all man, anytime we can a new notes. Now the problem is he exam you have to pass. Wait, church at the man, the other side the church. For spice, you know, give you chance. This is not the biggest problem at all.
You know, good lecturer, one of the things about good lecturer them, now the fact that they're always progressive, they ahead of time. So at any time when they appear in a class, no matter how much you don't read as a student, no matter how much you don't read, they get new topic for you, they get new angle for you, they get all things they come out brand new. So like when they say a student got a pass in master, neither the lecturer will get today. So with them now the usual lecturer where they always able for open certain close cupboard and close doors and close windows for let us see deeper and deeper into the economy but also into the political situation where they go inside na Sierra Leone. Doc, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm glad for the open again today. And we look forward for let we get some frank discussions about some of the trending issues na Sierra Leone, ranging from the boycott, the parliamentary and the way go, the new mayor where they want giving na freedom. But maybe we'll start with the new mayor issue and the trend pass on. And,
exactly, that's about ask you. How you see the new mayor in issue? What you make up of the politics around the SLPP councillors them getting or the SLPP party pushing for an acting mayor in as much as the SLPP councillors that within a parliament the number not form a quorum within a council.
What I find strange now that then they rush for address the issue of the mayor of Freetown. They left the other 9 councils where APC they lead. APC they lead 10 councils. And all 10 councils, they don't withdraw their services. So if they want for replace the people that because they withdraw, then therefore replace all the 10 councils that then choose for only focus on Freetown means they get special issue with the mayor of Freetown. You know, Bombali District Council, for example, then get the one SLPP mayor. So make them ask her for convene a meeting of in council, in one-man council, he nominate himself, he vote for himself, make himself be the acting district council chairman or Bombali. Then go na Makeni City Council. I think they get 2-3 mayor then they by default. I mean councillor then they by default. May they tell them, may they convene themselves into a council, and they say they nominate person. When they come on, then go Kwenadugu. Then go do the same. Then go, you know, they go to Onkolele. Or they go do the same. When they go Poloko City Council and Poloko District Council. You know, it's just funny. It's just funny. You know, sometimes they will never, I think, say, this just they show desperation. It really shows, say, they're desperate. And they just feel, say, when they do this, straight away, APC will panic. What? I don't bring me, Richard.
I feel to say
but give me the cap. Where the cap?
What do you mean on cap?
This now for sure say you really hold on to your APC. You know, mayor stock APC.
Yes. This is a special kind of mayor. You know, these are the snapper.
No, yeah, I will send them for you.
Send up for you. Know,
Okay, send that for me. Send that for me.
I stand with the mayor.
Yes. No, but on a serious note, the laws of the country, they're very clear. Section 13(1) of the Constitution, they show exactly when the position of the mayor they become vacant. That when he die, when he become incapacitated, when he resign, those types of things. You know, it's very clear. When then they happen, there's also a procedure how to fulfill that position. When they then do so, now section 16(3) of the Local Government Act, 991 for rely on. This provision, you know, sometimes the councillors there, in the absence of the mayor or in deputy, they can meet if there is a very critical issue with a need for discourse and take a position on. So they can then sit down among themselves, they pick one person, they say, you act as mayor, preside over this meeting for we. But then for make the able meet, they forget the quorum. And the quorum na half of the councillors where they inside the council. But in the case of the Freetown City Council, the the councillors for SLPP now less than half of the total number of councillors where we get at the city council. So there is no way we don't go ever able even get a properly constituted meeting. Not to even talk about them appointing or electing or selecting an acting mayor. May they be properly constituted first. You know, see that the same problem this Zambia Ato and Bagure. Now the same problem we they face na Parliament. Their intention na be in their usual way, where they push things through Parliament. Now, so they be one for go push this then bill through the Parliament. But unfortunately, for make them do that, they get for split the votes. They go for count how people they vote. They go for can vote 1-1, and they need 2/3 majority. But according to how the parliament they now, even if all the SLPP MPs they vote, all the paramount chiefs they vote for SLPP, Mohammed Bangura and Thompson they vote for SLPP, they still not get 2/3. So and they need 2/3 majority for make them pass that bill there. Because they know say they not get her and they not go able for get her, that make them decide for resort to this measure where they take for go back to the trash can and go take wetin they be done throw away, say they don't want again, they for change am when are these bill where they count on the issue of the Electoral Commissioner and for appointer. So as I say, section 16.3 now they try for stretch far. It give them they can meet, but they for be properly constituted for form a quorum, and the quorum now half of the councillors. They not form quorum. So how they meet for even appoint? How they meet for even decide for rights to the minister? For say we want appoint. So that in itself is illegal. That in itself is unconstitutional. That in itself it go against the provisions of the law where they obtain now we contract this time. They say, and the minister himself, if they rely on section 106 of the Local Government Act, this now the one we give the minister the power for make he allow administrative continuity. But then they say, it is on condition. It not give you the power for appoint an acting mayor. There's no provision in the laws for an acting mayor. That means they get the CA. The CA at the head of administration. So the administrative functions of the council will still continue. But the executive functions were vested in the mayor or the deputy mayor cannot be transferred just like that. Cannot be transferred. But if they want to escalate herself to the final limit, to the level of the president, they pass the minister. The president in section 108 get the power for act for replace a mayor. But for make it do that, he also need 2/3 majority of the members of parliament. And SLPP not get her. If they be get 2/3 majority in a parliament, me know say this government, they be for don't go na parliament for declare the position vacant and then nominate somebody else for go occupy the vacant position. But they not get her. So this is the difficult situation, and before they just own up for say this is not possible, they specialize in doing the wrong thing. They just specialize in doing the wrong thing. They take pleasure in doing the wrong thing. And now they don't become a center of ridicule all over the place. All they laugh there. Now all man don't be mayor. Bible itself don't be mayor. So it twists his face so. He says don't be mayor. That's when go left. The Creole boy self the pump. Don't put in for your own guy.
Now me only come out tomorrow morning by the grace of God. Me only come out. But
that's the serious person.
I tell you, just a quick one. When you talk this thing, I'll make you, because there is one word rumor where they go about. Okay, comparison. Say this government, I not gonna lie, tell them. They come out from me, they come out from me. One of the things when an expert by Bible go agree with me. Now that the lack for compare bad with waiting we don't pass. And so
Tonangi, not to compare, Tonangi.
Oh yes, like what's make I say compare? Because when they do wrong and people raise their voice, say, okay, it's someone that don't do wrong, then they point to something where sometimes can be irrelevant. I want to make you also pass a little bit on the issue of mayor of Koidu Town during the
Emma Silamina.
Yes, Emma Silamina. Let people understand what really happened. Because people they take and say, oh, na APC people Emma Silamina come out na power. So let people actually understand what be actually happen at that time.
Whatever are the situation, they pull them following the law. They not break the law. without going into the substance of the case, they follow due process for removal. They not remove them unconstitutionally. So for we, the point that about the constitutionality of the whole thing, they remove presidents from office. Okay, but there is a process. America, they impeach sitting presidents. But for make you remove her from office, now Senate, the Congress go down vote for impeachment. But for make you remove her from office, you need, I think, 2/3 of the Senate for agree for removal. So now make it say plenty times, then they able impeach, but they able remove from office. And I think say all of these provisions where they in the law, they do on purpose. Then they on purpose. You know, the president gets the power for remove the mayor. Understand it? But it need 2/3 majority of parliament for that. So if the past government be succeed for get 2/3 of parliament for approve the removal of the mayor, then is removed or she is removed. What's important for winner that then get for follow due process, then get for follow the constitution, and then not get for flout. But let's even assume that the wrong thing happened. You know they use the wrong practice for justify you for sin. Just because people have stolen and gotten away with stealing, not mean say if you can't thief, they catch you. You will say, hey, no, that person said we don't thief. They not do an so me say, why thief? They're not for doing that. That's not how the law works.
Wow.
That is not how the law operates. Whatever happened with my good friend Emerson Lamina is now history. Understand? Nobody not going to court, nobody not challenge him. I believe say due process was followed on that matter. What we have now for us is a clear case. And secondly, in the case of Emerson Lamina, we not be get a case where the C4C people there boycott Parliament. I mean, the city's Kwedu New City Council. There was no such case. There was no boycott. The council was properly constituted. And I believe, say, the quorum was formed. And then the quorum, and it been get a deputy. And the deputy now take over and act as take over the substantive role when the substantive person not there. So which is different from this one. This why substantive not there, deputy not there, quorum not there, and they not follow the provisions of either section 63, section 106, or section 108. So it's clearly unconstitutional. So you know they use a wrong precedent for justify a wrong action. It doesn't work like that.
You know, I thought this. I hope my voice don't clear now better. And I thought I guess it's still a
crap boy better.
No, but it's still just now robotic. Now some kind of robotic.
I don't know why. So okay, I stay out.
No, continue.
No, but waiting I be one for just say on this mayor, these two mayor are two different case actually. But even Emerson Lamina, in as much as they try for use the process, but they use the law at their own advantage, and at the end of the day, they take that matter, they go to court. The court overrule that thing, they reverse the decision, but the last government not be able to do that at all. We make that matter go unresolved, and as so Emerson be left out of power. A completely different, not to the same stance, but that be the way. In my opinion, I go say they use advantage for pull them 9 seats.
No, well, but the most important thing, it was not advantage. The most important about Emerson Lamina case, it was a case of corruption. It was Emerson Lamina who started accusing in other councillors them of corruption. And councillors
And then they end up for investigate, they not find out anything we get for that corruption.
Yes, begin to accuse Emerson as well as corruption. So the sitting government by then thought it twice that in order for this thing to be investigated.
No, they're not thought it twice at all. They're not thought it twice. I think say that na the internal fighting. Remember say Emerson himself na be member of APC. Na be internal fighting.
No. Oh, at that time to be member of APC.
No. Na APC member.
C4C?
No. C4C no be the existing thing in there. Where Emerson be mayor. Na be APC member of council. Mayor. No, C4C no be there, sir.
The tell where Emerson be mayor
na under APC. Na under APC.
I mean first time.
Yes. Na be under the APC government. First time.
So which means C4C not be there that time.
Na APC and I be member of APC. Na internal fighting make them pull am. Anyway, like I say, I still maintain na two different things. I just want to make that more clear. Anyway, we move on. By the way, when I go on, I stay out of the microphone. Yes, sir.
Whatever na be the circumstances of the case, I make I say, let's even assume that it was what was done in that time was wrong. That is not to justify for repeats the wrong thing.
No. I support that point there. I know they support this one saying for do I again. I just stay there for put record straight.
I know.
Okay.
No, not for you now to talk.
Please go ahead,
For
sir.
the
Sorry
listeners.
about that.
Yeah. And then two, look, we also therefore understand, say, if na a case of corruption, then APC amongst themselves, they investigate a case of corruption and then they take action appropriately, maybe na part of efforts for fight corruption and with the attendant consequences. So we therefore get that understanding also. Thirdly, they make sure say they not left the deputy mayor and go take somebody else for act as mayor. Outside for can become mayor. And the laws then provide that in the absence of the mayor, the deputy mayor becomes mayor. They don't get any provision for an acting mayor. So with executive powers as such, except where the substantive person or this other one comes. So let we deal with the issue where we get currently at hand. Now a case of, and again, we get to understand the context. You know, what the SLPP they need for realize now the context within which we operate now. The context is very, very different. They go for sit down first and ask themselves, why are we here? All of this where they happen, so all of this mess where they happen around and around are just because they want to protect one person. The question we go to ask is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Can't you save everybody all of this stress, all of this mess by just doing the right thing? If now be a case wherein APC not gets a justification for saying this, I can understand. But everybody knows. And this brings me to something, where I want to talk quickly. If you remember last week, Wednesday, somebody being Paul, my good friend Paul, from the electoral justice people, he been say things where they challenge me integrity and they try for suggest, say maybe they lie. This now the full 542 page Tripartite report. Understand? And I don't send you a soft copy of the report today. You get it? Know so?
Yes.
Good. If you look in that soft copy I send you, the 80 recommendations, it end at page 52. The 80 recommendations, it end at page 52. You recall again I be don tell una say in a previous program, I say we, the members of the Tripartite Committee, they not be allow we for finish we work. They not be allow we for finish we work. We do some work on Wednesday, where we be supposed for come back on Monday for can complete. Because on Friday, wetin we been do now for read through the 80 recommendations and agree on the wording. Because it might be a very tedious process, a very detailed process where the is and was can change the meaning of the phraseology what we use. So really, to some I would say some legal drafting. I mean, could be get a judge from Kenya, a senior lawyer from Kenya, we been there as the legal expert for helping with all of those types of things. So we finished the 80. So we've been get for come back now on Monday for can look at the other issues what we discussed on Wednesday. SLPP they be don't make their positions then clear on those issues. APC be don't make their own positions then clear on those issues. So if you look at the report I sent for you from page 53, right down, you will see the areas of divergence. But that is very different from the divergent views where APC submit. As I say, we be because we operations, we mode of operation will be such that on every issue we get for this side the report, if a big issue where we agree on unanimously, we all get for agree before you did it. If you not agree on them, then it's different. It becomes a divergent view. So there were these issues where they are very, very critical issues, very, very germane to the whole integrity of the electoral process. It get for do with how they handle the ballot boxes, ballot papers, how do they secure them. Very, very important issues there. Were critical for even this whole issue around the integrity of the election process. But we'll not be able to conclude those issues on Wednesday. I will not be get enough time for deal with them on Friday, as I be done they say. So we agree, say we will come back on Monday for can look at them. Unfortunately, over the weekend, they decide for close the process and say Monday, let them go submit the report. So those things that will not be concluded on, that then they present from page 53 going down as areas of divergence. But the divergent views where APC submits, it dey page 294. It dey page 294. Now they go insert am. So now this have been the tell my good friend Paul and the others. Say the divergent views of the APC where we submit, it dey page 294. Now they, and now in those divergent views, we start with the analysis of the results. We look at what the Electoral Commissioners then do. We say why they for. We talk about how Samura they get 57.1% and therefore get to command the lead. How we say because of this, we ask for we do a rerun. Then we say make the remove the one the way be a greatest responsibility and we list them and all that stuff. When that is the divergent view of the APC where we not discuss, where we not debate. Now we sit down as APC and writer. That is the part of the report where we say the decision will be taken before we scatter Friday was that they before not make that document part of the main body. So we say those areas of divergence then they so. Now they that document before don't come, but they not put a day. They take out the send them far behind. Where we say you not go even see them easily. Pass you fed them. Pass you search for them. It is on page 294. So do you Paul if you did, and I go ask Max and PS send for you the full report if you not get them.
Paul get them. He get the full report.
Okay, so if you get them, you go know say page 52 na dey the 80 points they end. From page 53, now they talk about areas of divergence. They give the government your own response to the issues and the recommendations. They give the APC your own comments on the issues and your recommendations. But we'll not be able to discuss them. We agree on that. So they just state and they raw. So in fact, that day now can become an issue for debates, for discussion, if we go into the review process in terms of how we will make the process better going forward. Then the so-called divergent views, that document where APC we take to NAC approve, and they tell you for Brian Cam and Isata in the document. Now page 294. And I say nowhere in that document did they say that ECOWAS for the car with troops for car remove Madabio and put Dr. Samura Kamara. I say nowhere in the entire 542 page report. There is nowhere in the report where they write say the for can pull ECOWAS they can for can pull Madabio and put Samura Kamara. Now that I say, and I stand by him, and I make account with the report today, and I take the full report and send it to you. Make yourself look at what they talk so and tell me if whether you talk now. So you go to be. In order to any side. So dear my good friend Paul, I hope say this delay this matter to rest. I'll make you know say I put 7 months of my precious time to the service of my country on this tripartite committee. And I've not been just steady for idleness. Now serious work that we do, and we take the work very seriously. And I know they play politics with them. When you do a national service, and when you work on things that we get for do with the law, we get for do with the constitution, we get for do with acts of parliament, we get for be enforceable by law. You get to be very careful how you do it because these things have to stand the test of time. So now make waiting we be try for do in this report. Now for be as prescriptive as we possibly can. So now make if you go and read the report, you will see say waiting we try for do close all of those provisions will be there inside the act will be open to more than one interpretation. When are the ECSL be they use for come back and say we will not break any law. Now the law give you this power for law do this. We try to make sure say everything will the state now we say now this for happen, now this for happen, now this for happen, so that we not they left them up to the electoral commissioners for decide. Even like the issue of how for publish the results, we decide for publish, etc. We state them all very clearly how they get for do them, so that it's not open to any interpretation. So that I'm just say make I just take before I forget for clarify that point.
All right. So since you don't clarify that issue there, this morning we will do a program, now they Congress, and then somebody come up with an allegation by the name of Titus Boy Thompson. Titus Boy Thompson actually say because there was a time where we asked you a question about for the coalition for put the result them together, and then you say you start, and then Samura Kamara say he gets people away don't put in charge, he been pull you off that process thing. Titus say that's not true. He say because they may give money for actually, man that's a particular area and we include the people and we na party agents, and at some point the party agents and be staff, and then you're not able to handle them things in there. This is not the thing we come up this morning.
The unfortunate way Titus Boy Thompson they talk with you never know of. First of all, Dr. Samura not give me any money for party agents. The money for party agents is given to the treasurer of the party. Full stop. And I be issue a statement just when they be start that nonsense talk dey. I repeat, Dr. Samura not give me a cent for party agents. Dr. Samura give the money for party agents to the treasurer of the party, not to Richard Conteh. 2, Dr. Samura not give me a cent for collation of results. He not give me a cent for collation of results. Now me use my own resources for go na Makeni, na me own hotel, for go set up a collation center. We put in place a system because when I be the part of the team we're responsible for that process. We put in place a system where we get multiple collation centers. And I may set up WhatsApp groups for every district. We say they be supposed for send the RRFs from where we go now download and input into the database and we allow for get the results in record time. It was a very simple process where we don't use in by-elections, where they allow we for get the results within 2 to 3 hours of the close of polls. It don't work. And that system we just need for apply nationally for make it work. Dr. Samura been get a team where they been there somewhere in Malama. Almost then Gide and Osabi. But now then there be a buy for all types of gadgets, all types of equipment, and give them the responsibility for do collation. But the system where they be put in place did not work. Because the conditions precedent they not been doing. So the system crashed that they had. In fact, now the simple system we are put in place, and me get for add them now to all the WhatsApp groups, we make them able get access to some of the data. So whilst we be they do the collation, the people that instead of for make them count with the RRFs, for now we input them, or for make them snap an input, they refuse to. So we've been starved with data. So I call Dr. Samura, I call Pa Mikailu, I call Pa Yansane, I call other people, ask them for make them help we collect this information. In fact, the last update why I give Dr. Samura now be just about the time when the shooting will take place at the party office. When he recovered from the shooting, about 1 or 2 hours after that, now Dr. Samura called me. He tell me, say, Mark, close the Tally Center, he get his own people there. When they do the collation for him. So make me not worry. Now the tell I pack. I tell the team, say, let's stop. We pack, we fix them. Then I will sleep. Because for the past night, 48 hours, I not sleep. I dey try for collate the results. So when he tell me for stop, I pull hand, and the tell I grab, I go was, I decide for sleep. The next morning, now I drive straight to Freetown, I go to the house. If I again at Dr. Samura in house, when did they announce the results? Where then they go now Dr. Samura house has sit down. Where Conteh, they announce the final results. Where they announce that Dr. Samura say make all man go to the house. Now I come back, load them in my car and go. So nobody gave me a cent for party agents. I helped the person they give the money for make sure say the amount of money available, then we give them to the party agents. But it was clear from the get-go that the amount of money will be available, women they tell me but was not enough. So they say waiting day, make them give them, they will provide the rest of the money later, which never happened. So it is not Richard Conteh. And for the collation of the results, nobody gave Richard Conteh a dime. Now me go use my facilities and my hotel. The 10 laptops where I take from the secretariat, where we use, we buy them, where the secretariat buy. After the exercise, I take the 10 laptops, I carry them home, I go hand them over to Lansana Dumbuya. Because not to my property. So I take the 10 laptops, I carry them, go to Lassa Dubai and office and say, oh yeah, here are your laptops. We will be supposed for use for the population. We're not able to do the work, but I'm returning the laptops to you. So Dr. Lassa Dubai are supposed to forget them. So if Boy Thompson not gets the facts, I hope say he dey listen here today, and I hope say he don't get the facts and make you not misrepresent which you not know about again in future. Because this is the border on the integrity of people. And I should say himself not go like for make person lie, but I don't get any reason for lie about anything, especially when you think get proof. If they've been giving money, evidence go there for say they give me money. And when I be issue a statement, the first time when this thing happened, I challenge anybody we get evidence to the contrary for come forward with them. Thank you.
All right.
Family members, now continue for the with we. Hit the like button and share the program. This now we are like always when they bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. We still deal with Dr. Richard Conteh, the lecturer. We get every Wednesday now we are for campus information. Doctor, today we see the Speaker of the House engage the Leader of Parliament, now APC, for talk about an ongoing boycott issue where they go on right now. You get any idea of this meeting?
Yeah, I talked to the Abu Kabo. He forwarded to me a statement. We come out from the meeting, and from that I can and pictures, so I can confirm for say yes that we hold a meeting, but not just a privileged conversation, as I can characterize them, not legally binding on the party. Then just go exchange views, and in that meeting, Abdul Kabo reaffirmed the position of the party in no uncertain terms.
By the way, don't.
Yeah, I don't guys.
Oh, I feel to say yes. Before this, because we said we want to ask this question as to the outcomes. I just want one clarification from Doc with regards the day with them called the results. You said that Dr. Sama Kama use, but there's one thing I really want for make you tell me. You now a living witness. What was his body reaction? What was his reaction to the announcement of the result?
I don't tell you. He say let me grab my old man go to your house. Then
was there like shock, or was there like anger? Was there like that's I try for understand, because then and only then will some of the deep answers that we will look for, we will get them. All right, but let me come back to waiting to happen at Parliament. We see the we don't talk about the Speaker of Parliament talking to Honorable Abdul Kabo. Is that the level where such discussions are supposed to be held? At that level day, or is it that this now a discussion way for actually come out from the office of the president, from the presidency itself, for deal with this particular situation with the go?
No. I mean, if you not say government gets separation of powers, the parliament are one of the three arms of legislature, they're one of the three arms of government, and they were colleagues anyway. So where your colleague call you and he say, "Mom, I can discuss," I should say now within the spirit of that, they go for those discussions. But it was not will be a negotiation between APC and the government over the impasse. No. Now, just the speaker call in colleague, members of parliament for medical discuss about the issue and see whether we go there for seek a resolution. But I want to make when I know say the moral guarantors, they go there in town in the next 2 to 3 weeks. They go there in Freetown, and I believe say when they come, the engagement will continue. Preparatory work towards them coming, they're in progress now, and Make I just stop at that. Preparatory work in advance of their coming day in progress now, and we will see what they happen. But for me on part, really, I wish some of these issues the government could just agree for do the right thing and save we all that stress, all that potentially ugly outcomes we get for happen. I don't think say it worth it. And why did they drag this issue on and they continue for get deeper and deeper into the mud? I don't know. But I hope and pray say sanity will eventually prevail and the right thing will be done and they will save this country. This will put them behind. We will go just go further for say Sierra Leone a democracy where they mature and that yes we can have disagreements and we will always get disagreements, but when we get disagreements we always get a way for resolve them amongst ourselves.
All right. So when you say, I just want clarification. When you say the moral guarantors, are you talking? You talk about institutions and individuals will be involved in the tripartite agreements on other set of people that you look at?
No, that say the UN be intervene where they been go with the UN resident special representative for UNOWAS. He been there. He have been the co-chair or another co-lead the moral guarantors with the former vice president of the Gambia, Madam Tabajan, where in Athena ECOWAS the Senate. So ECOWAS, the UN, they been come. And then we also get some local moral guarantors that we get for can work with and then we get the Peace Commission. But the delegation where they come from ECOWAS and the UN, they get for come. And then they will come be joined by the Peace Commission and other moral guarantors like the Interreligious Council and other institutions. They all will come together. Plus, we development partners in country, and together we will find, hopefully, a way forward. Sanity will prevail. I do hope and pray, say, the delegation where they come from these institutions will be such that they will really be very upfront with the facts and try for ensure that they tell people the truth and make the right thing happen.
All right, okay. So now that we don't say moral guarantors then they can, but we also see say at this particular point in time, government say use this opportunity for introduce bills them na parliament where, in my own opinion, personally, some of these bills are bills them way then for not wait until they solve this impasse. So, for example, just 2 hours ago, David Moinina Senge did a post on Facebook. He says, and I read, tomorrow I'll table the National Security and Central Intelligence Act 2025 in Parliament to make our country safer. What is the risk for tabling such a bill in Parliament without the opposition?
First of all, it don't table an act. It table a bill. So that a right say if they go table an act, they show say not even know what you talk about. You don't table an act. You table a bill, and then when the bill pass through Parliament and gets the nod from the president, it becomes an act of Parliament. So I don't know what to talk about. You see, all of this way that they do now for just continue for do the wrong thing. They try for say, you see, if una be in a Parliament, we will get the chance for debate this or debate that. That they no will put any pressure. May they pass as many bills as they want. May they take as many bills as they want for taking a Parliament. The same way we then take them go to Parliament unconstitutionally. The same way we then go past them. And the same way we go undo them in 2028. But I don't say this before. Anything where then go pass, we do not do it the right way. When we come back, we dey undo them. The same way they pass them. So those things won't bother me. If you read the Tripartite Committee recommendations, there is a whole section we border on security. According to the latest report, the states say they don't implement all of those provisions with the border on security. Hallelujah. So I don't know, waiting again that they take a bill for when they say they don't already implement. Because when they give the assessment of level of implementation, the 10% when they say they don't implement, most of them get to do with security issues. So if they don't implement, I wonder how then they say that they count a bill again where they help for improved security. But as I say, they don't do the cyber bill trial. They don't down at the Cyber Act. They don't introduce some obnoxious provisions. We get for come back for hunt them. So if they want come for do this one again, fine. You get for come back for hunt them tomorrow. Because if they feel say that they do that here and it will help them for day in power forever, they are making a terrible mistake. ASLPP not ready for engage constructively. This government not ready for engage constructively. They just believe say this power mentality they can carry and go all side. Which they want now get for happen. And APC get for swallow hook, line, and sinker, whatever they say. It not get for be. It not get for be. And if then they underestimate the resolve of the APC, then they make a terrible, terrible mistake. First of all, for such a bill, for going to Parliament, not a chief minister they can go. We get a minister responsible for security. We get a minister responsible for internal security. What's wrong with her? Where you know can go? Why not the chief minister for Kera? And before you they get a bill, for such a bill, you get to go through a process. Such a bill, before it become a bill for going to Parliament, if you don't go through a consultative process. And I believe say such a consultative process for include political parties for make a view, where include the APC for make an input, civil society for get an input, and other sectors of society for get an input. It will be a transparent process. Not a secret document. A document where they border on the national security, not a secret document. We go for debate. We go for discuss. We go for get reviews, opinions on the relevant provisions had. And then when they don't, you get to go through cabinet. You get cabinet approval. Then you go to law officers for legal drafting. Then you go to Parliament as a bill for ratification. Would I ever hear they call for any seminar or workshop or anything for go discuss a proposal where they get for improved national security? We don't know. We don't know about. So, in the spirit of good governance, in the spirit of having an inclusive governance architecture, in the spirit of transparency, I think say that is the minimum we don't need for go. So this action, steps like this, they just go for show whose kind people they be. And I hope, say the international community they listen, then they watch, then they observe, and then they take note of these types of ugly and unfortunate developments. They're not good for this country, and then get for stop. And then they just hope and pray, say, we still get some level-headed, some adults in the room. Because, I mean, sometimes you need adults in the room. When picking and they fet, you need some adults in the room. When picking and they play, they make play cook, you need some adults in the room for provide checks and balances. And they pray, say, whose side then they meet for take these types of decisions, for move these ways where they want for move. And they hope, say, they get some adults in the room. We go really help us and not think, say, this is right. Today I read one article where one former SLPP mayor, former SLPP deputy mayor, former SLPP councillor, where he writes his own views about what they happen. Ababileka. I read them. It be very balanced, very objective, and it clearly they tell in government say there's an overreach. There's an overreach. And the truth is, you're not right. And I just hope and pray, say they will see reason why they for stop this type of thing. They help anything. They change anything. And will force APC for succumb. It's not possible. Because the more they do these things, the more APCians that they become emboldened. The more we become emboldened, because the more that they expose themselves to the public, that the more that they expose themselves to the international community, that the more the people then they become more enlightened about the realities. And we not go stop for talk. We will continue for bring these issues to the fore, so that we take the people along. The mistake that happened in the past like that when political parties take decisions, we just let the elders of the party, the leaders, take the decisions on behalf of the people. But this time, we reach out to the people for educate them, for enlighten them, for inform them, so that we take them along, so that any decision we get for take, we get for affect them, they will understand the background, with inform this decision and why we do it, and possibly how they all want to work together for make this country a better place, for improve the governance system, for allow for more transparency, for hold the government accountable, and for make the people and get the last say.
Thank you. Through another unfortunate situation where we see we Sierra Leonean brothers from Guinea they go through right now. But make I give you a background waiting we observe. In the case of Yenga, we see outside the president been going to Guinea say that they will negotiate. Just after that particular day, when he returned, we see Guinea be start for deport Sierra Leoneans them. It happened again at Falaba. We see Usai Madabio go to Guinea recently. Waiting go do, waiting not go do. We don't know. Just after that patrol day, now we see huge number of Sierra Leoneans where the Guinea authorities they deport right now. What now you take on this when they go on to the citizens of Guinea?
Bible, if you remember last week, where the report say Madabio don't go to Guinea, and he don't come back, say he don't come with an agreement. Now I hope say he gonna say it is a gentleman's agreement, not legally binding, not mean nothing, because that is what he believe in. So this just they show him say how then they treat APC. Now so Dumbuya they treat them. This is precisely how this SLPP government they treat APC. Then they call we into a room, we sit down, we discuss, we agree. We ignorantly believe, say, they're genuine, they're sincere, they're military, they say. And then when we turn we back, then go and do it, then go for do. Now precisely what they do to we as APC, now Dumbuya they do to them so. And I hope say then we learn lessons from that. It's just unfortunate. Say now we poor people, now Guinea they suffer. But Kablai, all of these things where they happen, they just happen because we mismanage the country.
Sure.
We not get any business for make Sierra Leoneans then to go begin language na Guinea, or that they go na Guinea for survival. With our endowments as a country, with natural endowments, with human resource endowments, we level of development, we level of intellectual capacity, we don't get any business for make we get to this level where Sierra Leoneans therefore the language na Guinea. I've been take one interview one time at Makeni. Now they one, well, I believe it's an illiterate bar from Koinadugu. he call in. Now he say, me, from the time where I dey grow up na Sierra Leone, I not ever see a situation where the Guinean franc dey strong pass under this government. He say, if this country don't get now to a stage where the Guinean franc don't better pass the Leone, say well, we don't have lucky. He say for rank, the indicator for show say thing don really bad. Now that the Guinean franc it don strong pass the Leone. And that this don dey happen. I mean, where people have dey comot Guinea for kind of saloon, na suitcase dem dey carry with the Guinea money for can change am to the Leone of this country. In fact, in 1982, the Leone be strong past the dollar. That be 72 cents to the dollar. Understand? The time I did at university first year. I know that because I've been to go left one my friend, Side Dumbuya, we been get friends na America, we been send for $1. So when they go na bank for go change. So when they go for go receive the money, now the rates that they give, so I still remember. But wait, that they give me for the whole term 50 Leone. That we allow us for the whole term. The fees for the whole year na 350 cents. Why go first year? The fees we'll pay. And now they include body home, include accommodation, include feeding for the whole year. 350 cents. You know, but we don't allow things for deteriorate so much at this country. Things don't become so bad at this country, and it don't become worse over the last 8 years to the point that even Guinea can afford for treat Sierra Leoneans where they treat we so. You know, but another blame there. Now, if you are for travel, if you are for travel, if you not get plenty money, you have to manage small as you pass through Guinea. So you go to save $200, $300, $400 by your ticket. If you mistake, pass through Lungenaya, and a diamond price that they sell give you tickets. We airports have become the most expensive airport in the world for fly through. The most expensive. For the same thing, security tax that they charge inside the ticket, that they get a thief man in our Taki. I mean, airport again, where they go ask you for pay $25. They say security tax. We don't pay security tax inside the ticket. Daylight robbery, just for make matters worse for this country. Things don't become so difficult for people. People they left college, job no day. For make you get a job now, you can forget a particular surname, you can forget from a particular country, or you can forget some person in high places for support you. Granting aid, where every Sierra Leonean be they apply for and they get. Now we don't even hear about ourselves. By connection. Connectocracy. Now don't become the order of the day. Things don't become so bad. So we brothers and sisters, now they cannot go to America because we big one there don't go Porto. Now they don't ban we for go to America. Now it's not easy for get passport for go to England, visa for go England. So now passport they go Guinea and Liberia. Can you imagine? If I hope so you know say even the businessman in Sierra Leone, they all don't move. All the big businessmen in Sierra Leone, they all don't move go Liberia. And this governor even care. They don't even care. They all don't go. The few businessmen that were still there around because of love of country, they don't scale down operations significantly. They don't scale down operations significantly. Remember at the time we talk about the economy, about the effect of high taxation, where they lead to scale down of operations and all those type of things. That they happen now. All the big businessmen, anyone where you talk to, it will tell you about how things have become so tough. So that all they play the wait and see game, hoping that APC will come back they can't bring a turnaround for them. And if they are suffering, if they are complaining, just imagine now the poor trader. People there will get shops. Then they open their shop the whole day, they know they sell. Go now Abacha Street, may go see how we sisters and brothers, then they languish on the sun. Whole day, heat. Toilet no day, nothing no day. See the stench from the gutters. They did the whole day, they know they sell. The one that we get shops, sell no day. Wait after at the end of 1 year, they will pay the rent. Wash in the shop, then go sit in the house. Things have become this bad. And people when they left the country, they say, make I just go. Because they don't make people that become second-class citizens in their country. So they say, make I just go. Now they take them to Guinea and they are languishing there. I know quite a number of brothers and friends who they languish in Guinea. And as if that is not bad enough, that they deport them. But from Guinea again, they deport. I can understand they deport you from Germany, from Europe, from America. I can understand that day. But from Guinea again, and who steps this government they take for reverse this trend? They never seem for care. They never seem for care. Because they are affected directly. But if you sit down now and talk to Okada riders, when they tell you how did they harness them in the street. Every 1 kilometer, you meet one Mumu police snap there. As you can seize your key. As you pull money here. You go back another 1 kilometer, you meet one traffic police, he stop you, you forgive money. You come on, how? License cost for ordinary bike for license now you pay 4 to 5 million. But for waiting, for license bike, to can have 6-7 million. Insurance, they increase them from about 150 million to 1,200 minimum, third party, with no benefit. So, they claim that, you got that they can't bang yourself for you bang buff. They claim that. Then just to collect money from people every year for nothing, free money at the expense of the people. They just increase them.
Yeah.
They don't privatize
SLRSA.
They don't privatize SLRSA. Now they milk with people there. They milk with people there. Everything license don't go from around 1 million to over 6 million now for license.
Wow.
Yes, I just licensed my car then this year. 6 million. And I renew alone.
Jeep or car?
Jeep. The renewal.
Lord of mercy.
Yeah.
6 million.
Yes. The license insurance.
That's not about $250.
Dollars, yes.
For
And
license. One
liter fuel,
Wow.
1 gallon fuel now is over $6 for a gallon of fuel. Where fuel don't go up now, America and other places, it is around $4. We now over $6 for a gallon of fuel.
Wow.
Yeah, just take 35. Just take 35 leons, when at the cost of a liter of fuel. You times them by 4.54 when a one gallon. You don't go 158.29. Then divide them by 2370. You don't be $6.7. for a gallon of diesel. $6.7.
Na California price.
Yeah. 6%. Wow. And look at the income levels of people in this country. If I go for buy a gallon of diesel for $6.7, then how I will survive? How businesses go survive? How the average Nigerian go survive? So people, out of desperation, they left the country, go to even places like Guinea, and then when they go there, they move around. When they get at the night, then deport, they can't lock them up. I understand, say, inside them go lock there, now a makeshift prison. People say, then bust the ceiling, they begin jump. They begin jump from up there for run away. This is what they have subjected our people to. And instead of addressing those issues, which are real security concerns, the chief minister declared go a security bill in the parliament. Ebo. Then the security minister now. What is the role of the Minister of Internal Affairs? What is the role of the Minister of Defense? Well, the chief minister gave for go the bill in the parliament.
Well, sometimes one of the problem we get, we don't get necessarily over the years, doc. We in some of our analysis this week, from last week to now. Now the fact that we security sector not they operate professionally anymore. They lack a lot of professionalism, and for me, I think to say we security sector very very lagging. It actually they being bad one. So most likely, I'm not making. Let me just try to be what we will call say the devil's advocate here. So most likely, I no more for able to articulate the document because probably I put the document together.
No, that's not the issue. Hey, the thing that what they do is very scary. In fact, I know they don't do because they get for call later on and talk say, we no get forget any marshals, we not get for this. Now then they by recruits. New soldier man there, new policeman there. They by recruits. And the majority of what they recruit are from one part of the country. So that when time get for camp for elections, then they justify giving them arms for turn there against innocent civilians. So that they will get an opportunity for do the wrong thing in the elections. Go and check the list of the people the way they don't recruit for go for training, for cadets and for regular officers. The vast majority now from one part. I talked to a paramount chief from the north. He said, we recommend people there for join police, for join army. They not take them. Because in the past, now paramount chiefs, we know their subjects. When they recommend, they give them priority. But this time, because the paramount chiefs are from the north, when they recommend, they don't select them. You forget the right surname and you originate from the right place and you forget the right connection. Because the whole issue now that all the one that they use as thugs in elections, now they give their uniform. So that they go justify for getting gone. But I tell you, in order for work, Sierra Leone, we all get them. Nobody know they scare anybody. Whatever they want for do, may they do, but 2028 then they go. And the people of Sierra Leone go vote against them. Then they go. And within 4 hours of the close of polls, when they finish counting, from the time they finish counting at the polls, where around there 7 to latest 8 for that line that we get for be extra long. From that 10 day, within 4 hours of the close of those polls, APC will get real result. God being will help her. And as I say, if those results then turn out for say, now we don't win, will they make them public? And will they call on we people for me they come out and begin celebrate? Within our streets now, will they celebrate, will they dance, or will they wait for ECSL for Konteh? Nobody will stop that.
2028 get for interesting, get for sweet.
Good one, not a bad. Good one.
It get for sweet. It get for sweet. We go be ready for all scenarios. The APC will be ready for all scenarios. How they can, so they meet we. If they come smiling, we will meet them smiling.
Doc, I just wish this energy where you get, this sometimes we need for the talker in front of our face them. I wish, oh God, the camera. I wish this energy where you get when God make some of them you company and not get this position, would that God give, make them ready for support and stand with the same energy for 2028. It could be very good for Sierra Leoneans and the APC. Because not go like for see some man for take the back seat because I not succeed, not to me get. We pray.
But it is not an issue of anybody for take back seat because you not get. Whoever get for emerge as the winner. Now you get for be magnanimous in victory. Now you get for reach out and bring your company together and create the space for make una all work together. It not happen in a vacuum. Not happen in a vacuum. So the leader we will get forget, then get for determine that. 2, we get for note say if the process not free, fair, transparent, and credible, then it is shrink the chances for make people them go willingly accept the outcome and ready for to the line behind whoever they win. If the process credible, all man will say this loss are lost genuinely, then of course you don't get a reason for do otherwise. But if you suspect foul play, it's difficult. Make no mistake about it. It's very, very difficult. But whatever it is, my brother, APCians, we don't get experience enough, knowledge enough, we're enlightened enough for able to do the right thing. Every flag bearer aspirant where APC people not sabi na ex for among we where they sabi, they know we capabilities. They know who that don't demonstrate over the years for say it can protect the votes of the APC. They know. Any APC person know. They know who that among we don't they for stand for the party, what the party stand for defend the party, articulate the positions of the party. They know. They know who that among we don't demonstrate say it can challenge SLPP. Not only on the issues, but even in by-elections in their strongholds. They know. They know who that understand about elections. Therefore, we go able they ahead of the game for counter any plans where SLPP will get for rig the elections. They know. So if with all of this information where we all get as APCians, we go choose the wrong person, then we go with for blame. Go for blame. But me believe say APCians, they say once beaten, twice sharp. We don't learn with lessons. And I believe say we could do the right thing and we will choose the right person. And I believe say that person, Dr. Richard Conteh. God be with them.
But
The unifier.
We all are one.
yes, Doc they actually nailed this thing. Now they aided today for make
tell you.
we progress this thing. But let's come back to let's just come back a little bit to the party in position as at now. The party in position, what's the party in position, guys? The initial position still stand with regards to how they want to deal with the fracas.
Do you do that?
With regards to how they want to deal with the fracas, with the ongoing fracas.
Oh yeah. The position remains the same. With the boycott continues, and we go announce a date and time where we get a nationwide peaceful protest.
So so far so good. The discussion between the party and the police as to the protest, waiting don't happen. Is there like a solid agreement now that yes, the police they give the party the go ahead, or the police they reject and the party they take the responsibility for ensuring the protest happen?
I'm not aware of any engagement yet on that between the party and the police. I'm not aware. I'm not to say there is none, but me not aware of any engagement. And that
But
okay, but
the
say
party.
the letter don't go to the police.
All right, okay. So I want to make you address some things because this is very, very important. When the party come out and the issue of talking about this protest begin to come out, we begin to see people like Mike Berewa especially making statements that point towards violence. For example, Mike Berewa make one post where where instantly the talk say, they say they can protest and we remember the lives of and begin for put the names of policemen that we've been died in the last issues that will happen around the country, to the extent at which some of we see that as a means of threatening the party of violence, that they will resort to violence if at all the party say the party say that they come out. How the party they take statements like this from people that are political figures?
You know, if now a government way sincere, that is a clear case of incitement, and they're supposed for arrest, like Berewa. Even they arrest people for if somebody just express the opinion, they arrest them for incitement. That I think that statement is an incitement. We APC will not intend for be violent. We say with a peaceful protest nationwide, and we go there on the streets until we concerns are addressed. When we eventually decide for come out, we go there on the streets until we concerns are addressed.
So we
I know they expect the government. I know they expect the government for come against we with arms. I know they expect that. But if they choose to do that, we go come against them as civilians with bare hands. We're not ready for it. We're not go out for it. We send out a message for make the government hear the message and the concerns of the people. Sierra Leoneans are suffering. Sierra Leoneans are dying. Sierra Leoneans are languishing. And we now feel, say, as a responsible political party, as a grassroots party, we not feel, say, we for Sidor idly by, we not make we voice heard on the side of the people. We believe, say, we get for stand with the people of Sierra Leone. We believe that with responsibility. Democracy is under threat. Government institutions have been captured. They are weaponizing government institutions against the opposition, against the people of Sierra Leone. We believe, say, we for come, if they know they understand, we for come out for make them understand, say, the suffering is too much, the harassment is too much, the shrinking of democratic space is too much, and something needs to be done. So we come out for send a message for make the hearing. It's a peaceful protest, and we believe, say, it will remain peaceful, and then get a responsibility for keep them peaceful.
Yes, because
And Doctor, Chief Minister also do the same thing way out of AXU. After my burial, Chief Minister of all people, where a lot of people expect much from, just after my burial, he self come and post, say, unprogressive, unserious, unproductive. He referred to the APC.
You know, Bible, last week, I do an interview on Star TV. And they mentioned some of these utterances from the chief minister. Now I say, you know, at some point, I not be know whether I for vex or I for pity am, I for sorry for her. I not be really know whether some of these utterances are for vex or I for sorry for her. I don't decide for sorry for her. I know
Why?
Because I believe say it out of ignorance.
Okay.
I not think say he really fully appreciates the office we occupy. I not think say he fully appreciates the importance of the office we occupy. I not believe so. I not think say he fully appreciate. Well, actually, the man not ever get any serious job. The first serious job is at this government. So I can understand. You know, in order to gather the type of experience and maturity for occupy such an office. So I can understand. So if you see a child's play, if you see a computer for play with a garbage in, garbage out, if you say nine, so I know the vex. I don't choose for sorry for her. You know.
In essence, with chief minister, immature, amateur, call him mature
Pretty mature. No, Arthur, before going on the phone line, it's good that you bring them post there the issue. And waiting back by my view and you, the way I put in post, it just so rude, inciting, provocative. Even people who don't lose their life, it even provoke the one they well they don't agree. Not only the APC, the caption are not the APC union. The protesters are ready to jump on our streets. In not tap there, it begin to name people where them, their family they can feel pain. People where their family they can cry.
And
you know, they will never forget RIP, Sergeant Usman. You know, it begin to name them.
The sad thing about that
of their pains.
Exactly. The sad thing about that in the doc, where I also want to make you mention two things I just want to talk about before line. The sad thing where I notice about that thing, then are the fact that this government willfully, this SLPP power government, in my own personal opinion, they willfully sideline people who were murdered by security forces, personnel of especially the Sierra Leone police, not only the Sierra Leone police, but the Sierra Leone army. I'm not even talking about people killed within the prisons, but on the streets, like me, I get about 4 people who die personally. One was saying a police shoots them. One lady will die na Thunder Hill. Now just this now also I don't use for go. Now just before it also lady was Asabi brother-in-law, everything I did with me and don't talk. I just before it also team up so where the policeman the kind side the other so na go inside. Come on and gate, he turn him back, they go the policeman shoot and and at the end of the day, then people there so government sees them body for a long period of time, and if you not even give them body to them people, then government also disrespected them and buried them. They buried them as pauper. It was a mass funeral in which 30 days nobody not able to identify who that them bury who side. Even people that will die by Ebola get decent, will die in a treat by Ebola, get decent burial. Past 10 people in there, and people are not talking about this thing. The reason why I'm asking you this now, for boil down to the waiting, I think so will be the final question to you as to how sweeping a reform would you do when I will not use the word if, when you would have become resident of Sierra Leone?
I don't always maintain my stance on the rule of law. I don't talk say the rule of law will obtain and action will be taken for all senseless killings who don't take place all over this country. So it will serve as a deterrent. Make nobody not do again to any other person in this country. God be my helper.
All right. So, Fambudem, it's time for we go on with phone line. The phone line they on the screen. We wait for the first caller, but also as we prepare the phone line, let we also not forget say we still they get together for we sister and for the people who know say we still they get together for with regards to health. You know, no matter what program we give for just reach out to and make on a member say do ya. We still they get together, and if you want for reach out to the Europe, please reach out to Sengbe Pierre and by Boye. And if you're America, just reach out to me if you get me number. If you not get me number, ask Sengbe Pierre or by Boye, then go give me number, and then you go reach out to me number. So far, so good. Sengbe Pierre.
And same way to family members them, as we wait for the phone calls, Yeti as well. Today, since in a urgent, sick, wait itself he gets, we don't able for send some of the money way una send to Ram, the one that we reach we, it be sum up to 62, sorry, but one be there on hold, so we be able for send 530 today, the one where they on hold, when they correct the information, we don't tell us say the money they reach them back for complete that one day, and any other thing we come after that one day, it go reach them again. So one for tell una thank you, una give me money for the person, we get for giving an update. What you receive, what you give, what you left, and what you not left. We still wait for the phone calls then.
Okay, call them not being clear. My voice clear or it still be the same?
No, let voice come. Let
left to the manager.
Good. All right. So yes. So one for tell una thank you. One more tell me say I have the voice to that issue of ETT. You know, if and in euros, so it come up from dollar, it can down. It depreciate, Leones depreciate, so all land in reach so now. Some people always send money now, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, you know, they don't get that kind of weight there. So now that make we get that kind of amount there where we end up for send, you know, because, you know, money come on America, money come on Australia, Canada, Freetown, all land they will put them together now and make it reach to that amount that we Bible they talk about. So 662 euros or euros. Yeah. So, but when we don't send today because one of the thing and they get issue, now they will reach. Bible will try and see what we get. Try and today. Go ahead.
The phone calls now. Hello, caller. You didn't know which they call from.
They call from Mornington Barracks.
Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. What to me they say? You see, SLPP, but they blame the soldier man and they're stupid. During Pakaba in time, Pakaba disband the army. And mother come back and betray the army. But they still a supporter and they get for regret and life. The time they get for catch up is too late for them. So that me they say, mother, everything where they do not try chance. Out of us say again mind. Mother no ever get mind. I try chance they try chance. All it way they do so. All the attempts where they make so. Even from NPR's attempt. Now try chance. So if APC not take this step, SLPP, then will ever remain a power. Because me, I know what they get full source now Mornington Barrack. So they get for very stamp. All this, out of us is soldier man and they in favor of SLPP. Now not like SLPP. Pakaba in time they don't disband the army. Even right now, look what they do. They go for go sell barracks. I think people not like the army. But the soldier man, the way they put back, they don't get sense. And the lean man, when they be in, then they back, they don't get much saying. But if they team up, I swear, they see the about to barricade. Most of them, they don't like SLPP. They know, they just cover up things no more.
Thank you very much, Kola. God bless you.
Most of them they don't against this government.
Thank you.
So me, I'm your contribution down there.
Thank you, brother. God bless you. We go to another caller. Hello, caller. You name and sir, you they call me from.
Hello, Bible repair. I saw Mr. Conteh. All good evening.
Good evening. You get 2 minutes.
You know. Yes, okay. What's the other try for say APC? Do you have Mr. Conteh? Let APC stand firm. Let us stand by the word. May they not go to parliament, may they not participate for anything this government. Because Mother Bio don't fix the problem already. This election, Mother Bio don't fix that. And they're well prepared for this election. They're not ready for let's go. This struggle, we always struggle, they talk so. Now from the word starts where they don't begin and cherry cocoa then apartments, they pass all them bad laws them. All them bad laws then cherry cocoa then apartments they pass them. And to be honest, APC let them come out. So people then follow them. If they don't come out, people then not they come out again for go die for them. We're not ready for die for them again. Now then they bell full, now then they don't tire. Now this no more aggressive.
Thank you. God bless you, my sister. We go to another caller. Hello, caller. You name and side they call you from. All right, welcome on the show. You name and side they call you from. Please reduce the volume of your set. Caller, please reduce the volume of your set.
Yeah.
Hello. Kablai, you welcome. You get 2 minutes. Kablai.
Yes, sir. Well, now we don't see say this protest go on, but for me, Doc, I don't believe say SLPP government foolishly for they allow this protest for go on. But in case if they allow and say go on, then we aspirant flag bearer them. Anyone who not show up for them at the front line for lead the people them, then they go down disqualify himself. Now my first point down the Doc. Secondly, I want to ask you, Doc, you know, feel say it's about time, giving the spirit of reaching out to the other aspirants, because it's clearly saying now you will be the flag bearer now. You know, go sort up a team, go to reach out to all the other aspirants, them, for let them can join the unified team, for let the unified team go reach out to them and encourage them for joining you. Now let the campaign go start. At least we don't know say they all you reach out to them. We reach out to them and go feel good sometimes some man at that number they wait for now, Doc. You know, things say that is very, very essential and necessary now, because there is no doubt you are the prospective court runner, and from all indication now you go for be the next flag bearer. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. We go to the next caller. Hello, caller. You name and sir, you call me from.
Yes, by Boycott, CBP, and that's all. And doctor, I will say how you do. I call from Virginia.
You welcome.
We always talk about Jagabans. I want to ask right now, we before say APC, they don't suspend themselves from government. And the same thing, they suspend themselves from party activities. Because if he not suspend the party activities, them waiting they wait for let them go pick as flag bearer, pick Jagaba as your vice, and I continue for the campaign very fully right now. Because it's nothing to get a full executive way they run for the APC. Because you see, people they don't pick them. Then get if you not be get an executive body right now, no going to give for say that bamboo guy CSO for the guy talk all kind slush now the media whatever this and that, because you can see the talk on behalf of the party. Waiting the all up APC for let them continue for get a full executive run, and you be the flag bearer and the government be the vice. When I continue for the push the agenda of the country. Them like how say we want to welcome you a big gangster na Virginia, na America. So waiting the all up the thing them. Why is the parade today? When officer at the time this one for Ginger, the whole thing when I begin going to party activity for let engage on starting till then, but they wait for let them call now. And secondly, not looking with practical with it happen. Not to say America never for deal with Iran, no. But Iran they not sit down for say they will go call for negotiation once and that's what they call. That's for the press on the body the press. Let the government come with then can after they can negotiate. But una they always call for peace. Let me know say when they for tell us say if you peace in our country today, now una make peace in our country today. Because when it's election, they don't even make the country for them become governable. But anything that make us say peace. No, not say at the time this one is supposed to gap and stand but tell and say no, it go now for stop. What am I not for the always the say now in and that thing, not to the time is for do that day. If soon as miss this one, so I tell you for free. There are people also but London every don't plan say that they can't be one party system. Now make fellas say and no take no respect for now, no respect for now. When I tell all the people of APC that say no get respect for now. Now make them go, they don't go.
Right, thank you, God bless you.
Thank
you, Kola. God bless you, sir.
Understand this time around.
Thank you. All right, we jump to another call. 2 minutes per call, please. Hello, Kola. You never know, sir, you call me from.
Yeah, I call from London.
You welcome on the show, 2 minutes.
Intervened me.
All right, go ahead.
I know that you're not clearly anyway, but let me continue. One thing, the first question I want to ask, Dr. Richard Conteh, sir, please, I ask you this question. You've been there when they announced the election. Please tell me the body language of Dr. Samura at that point. It been panic, it been get upset, it been get disappointed. We want to know in body language because you've been there, you see where they announce the man been there, the way they tell Luna, say Luna pack and go. We want to know that. Please tell me, sir. Secondly, I want to tell the APC say SNPP is well prepared. They get good plan. They get strategy how to go ahead. The people that work for say una the trust. You know, sitting down with these people and all that they get agreement with them. So when I don't say they're not the fulfill agreement, I don't know why I trust Mother Bio. What I'm saying, they break laws. You know, abide with any signature on a sign. The moment when you need to write people can't say no can talk. The moment you get what you want, tell people like the chocolate and bean. What time would I understand this? And when I said get started before deal with this man, that's why they say, one thing when I want to make clear before they go. You talk say when they don't set them billions, the billion no okay, one account una they repeal them. But me I think it's not a good idea because they don't put the law for their advantage, they press una. Don't una can repeal at the same time, una for wait first. Then this way they bet them. So that next time when they can governance, they can governance, therefore no say, therefore put good laws, where for be positive for all Sierra Leonean, not for one.
Thank you very much. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. We go to another call. 2 minutes per call. Family members them. Hello, caller. You never decide you call me from. You're welcome on the show.
How you do? That's all. And Pierre. The first question is on the second column is say something. You know, when I don't see this particular executive, they get 6 months elapsed, right? With the beginning. You know, see, you get certain people in the way that enemy of progress within the APC party. This is the part. You know, when they wait for the time, or they strike back. You know, I don't know this hold on with the party, hold on so when they participate in the government, if they hold on to all the activities, and if they do that, that is a big mistake. I believe say now they for the continue with the activities them bit by bit for let this time not elapse these 6 months where they get it, not extension because now August I think say it for expire. And of course not too they far. You know, to the activities. You know, say any election, you get election the way they get for make confusion, where they get for make come back again. You understand? The second thing, what do you understand? Malabio, like see the people that we surround them, you understand? You fear them. You know, gets that say for that talk, that do these things on the own. Like people they dictate for him. Like he get panic over that if he talks something, they will come after them. He get a fearless deep in them. And then thirdly, most of them guys they are within the show, most of them almost invest in America. Now America don't give this bank when the next Sierra Leone they go America again. You know, they say this don't make the guy there right now don't be so cocky. But they know that also they go. If someone don't invest lots of money, they don't buy houses there with some money, some don't bank money, and they, how they go? Also they go when they go say able to safeguard themselves. Because all America they will think and say they go, they be safe.
All right. Thank you, brother man. God bless you. Don't exceed your time. 2 minutes per call, family member, and then we'll go to another caller. Hello, caller. You didn't know where you're calling from.
Everybody, I just get a few questions there for Mr. Conteh. One of the questions I have for now, between you and Adi Macaulay, when I create WhatsApp group or the APC for talk about this one person, because now the second time I did not mention the name in 48 hours. The other question where I want to ask, what to make APC now for call for protest? Because for the last almost 3 years, when I not call for protest, when I not seem for care about the people of Salon, it just seems that selfishness make when I call for protest all of a sudden. It really not nice. I know that's when they call for protest. Exactly, what is the purpose? Is it going to benefit the people of Sierra Leone or APC no more go benefit? And I'm for now. Thank you. Yeah?
Welcome. We go to another call. Hello, caller. You didn't know where you're calling from.
Yes, so 7 p.m. on a good evening. I call from Mayoral. Dr. Richard Conteh, I want to tell you thank you again for another Wednesday lecture. We all look forward to every Wednesday. Tell you thank you again. No relent. Keep pushing forward. We pray for you. God be with your helper. You could be the next flag bearer and the next president of Sierra Leone. Now, the system within they operate right now in our country, it's based on tribalism, egotistical attitude, and then we get also narcissistic attitude when the people and the demand say, their own power for work. And then get an attitude where really discouraging and not bring unity among the people of Sierra Leone. It then feels say not only waiting there one time for happen. I want to encourage you, Dr. Conteh, that if APC sit down, then people here get over this wooden paper right now. They don't bubble now. They don't bubble now today, they don't bubble now tomorrow. Then strategy now bait and switch. Then they test the law. And if they get away with it, then peace can get away with everything. They are very, very ethnocentric in their system, and APC will always be strong and ready for whatever comes. This time round, I don't put myself on the wall. Now, like a push, we push them on the wall, and they come and they fight back. So, if APC mess up this time, I just forget about 2028. So as soon as I don't say, hold on to understand and let the moral guarantor make them face them and make them realize, say, they don't want to get people away get salon. Yeah. So again, God bless you. And keep talking and keep being honest and keep taking the lead. We pray for you. God bless you all. Now we are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, welcome to the show. Family member, your name and circle from, please.
Thank you very much. We are now Paul.
Yes, Paul.
Hello, Dr. Richard.
48 hours, man.
Thank you, Dr. Richard. Thank you for we had from yesterday to today. I've been getting to this kind of thing. But anyway, so To the point. Dr. Richard, I'm not that at the publicly try for ridicule you presentations. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just trying for put the record straight. But myself one for tell you say the submission of saying that the divergence day na the appendix it's wrong. And I hope say if you until you get the reports, I want you open the contents, the table of na the reports. You go see what you read. It clearly show what's in there at the body of the report when at the divergence area, then at the last part of the table of the what you then do, then say the statistical analysis APC, when we get the results of Dr. Samuel, then mention them that the divergence for say it attached na supporting documents to the divergence of the APC results. Because now that the APC asks rerun when they ask say the ECOWAS for the rerun of the if they go into the and then the APC also asks say they for remove all the ECSL, the EMBs, the election management bodies heads, the ECSL or the PPRSO, they for remove all them the heads them. Then now they also now the divergence and then they talk about the accountability. If you go reading at the divergence, now they mention say the bulk of the results, the reports, I mean, represents the agreed findings and recommendations. The only thing where they not been get by this in a joint conclusion, but they had 80 agreed and 4 when a joint we come up from the divergence areas. And the divergence areas not to the APC cause them because the APC go according to the terms of reference for discussing the results. Now, ECSL and SLPP not agree for submit results. So, but saying that the divergence, they part of it, then at the annex, the appendix, it is not true. Open the reports now, you will see the body of the contents. What's in at the body? Divergence 9 days last. You get electoral management reform. You get other issues and all that. I think about 5 issues, and then puts at the body.
All right. Thank you very much, Paul. God bless you.
Sir. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, we're going into another call. I'll just take 3 more calls inside the program quickly. And we go to this one. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and circle from, please.
I come from Weird.
Okay, go ahead, get the platform.
Yeah, Dr. Konteh, the question I will ask you is APC and SLPP, you feel say they don't do enough for the Sierra Leonean people? That are the first questions and question that I will ask you. Then secondly, as a member of the APC, if you go tell me what you wanna be do wrong, the previous 10 years or 10 years old or 2 term wanna do, what you wanna do will make una loss this election to SLPP, or what you wanna feel so una not do right for the Sierra Leonean people that will make una lost the election, and then how you go able for change that or will make the Sierra Leonean people they see you or waiting you say that your plan will change waiting be happen will make APC lost that election day where you go able for convince the Sierra Leonean people say you go can't do, and also only for make you can say and make you polish them, give you like the reason them or the things say what you go do, like when you say, oh, I go do this, tell me how you they do them. Not so only for say I'm like how the current vice president go na Lunge and go tell the people them. And I hear you to say the Sierra Leonean people them they don't suffer. But my point here is if the APC not do that much, what it will make when they come back na power, they change the Sierra Leonean people their lives then this time. Because we they feel like saying that the same thing that they happen, and the one thing where I see they happen between the 2 parties them, where the one come, this they say, oh, me be better past the other one. I think the Sierra Leonean people then deserve more than this be better past the other one. So how una go able for give people them a clean pipe water and water, and how you go able for give the Sierra Leonean them good electricity and good roads and create jobs there, not only for council.
Right, thank you very much. God bless
not council like how the vice president say. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, let's see. We take two last call inside the program quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Yes, we are. How do you do? This is Constancy. I remember say, Doc, how are you, sir? This is Abdul from Philly, Pennsylvania. The last time I be asked, last time I asked, I say, then people here, when I see what they do a worldwide protest na salon, and then until when I see what I terrorist them, and I see a day or so ago, CS Mambo say, they would go with so much threatening remarks that for all APC people and die. Doc, you go able to come out it up na the forefront or lead you people them. That's now one question. If you they come out in up before. Also the other flag there are them ready for making them come out in up before all over Salon and the members of parliament who want to know that. Because then people here, they really not want to let go of this power. They do everything. They can kill people and they say they were terrorists. They can do anything, say no to. You see, then they change the mayor. Then they change, say, then they pull members of parliament, then they pull them, then they replace them. This now for sure clearly say they don't want to pull Edmund Alpha. The president they feel ashamed if he pull him, it be low upon him. It they take all kinds of things. So this don't be say, this now do or die. And if I remember the last leader of the APC say politics not to do or die. But this juncture I don't reach so now do or die. If I not do them, no problem for now. If I not do them, so until we'll go back and kill some of them. May God forbid it. So how will they go about this particular problem? Despite the international body they come. Most second problem that they did.
Thank you very much. God bless you, sir.
They do the
Thank you.
They do the protest before they come or not?
Thank you very much. Well, after the last call inside the program, quickly, welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Good evening, good evening, my brother, actor and Dr. Richard Konteh. Thank you for the good work. I'm Mohammed from Freetown.
Mohammed, welcome.
Yeah, thank you. And my own question to the doctor, if God help him, he will become the flag bearer of the APC, then the people of Sierra Leone, to us, all we think they talk so, it makes sense, to analyze all the problem them. They pray that God will make he succeed for become the president of this country, live with the merit of all which he says so. The new question, doctor, towards this payment of the workers, this labor law, because you see, when they pay heavy tax, that pay as you, where they see pay as you, and where they see they give tax return in other country, where overpay and will do tax return. But how they pay, then where end up it left work back. It benefits back, then they tax them. If they pay tax where they pay work, the way they left work back, then they tax the benefit. Then two, this old road, it's not become the president of this country. You don't see who's the former president make this old road from Kauyadna, take go Mambore. But from up now and from PWD, take on a Kauyad by this old road, the road don't point that. Oh, they go for work now money. The guy within the shape, I don't know if doctor will get one time let work like I see that road pay. If become the president of this country, if you will make for this road so that we say we'll smooth riding. And that's a new question.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Over to you, Doc.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Really happy for all the questions. Mohammed, thank you very much. Continue for pray for me and trust that God will make me the next president of Sierra Leone. Yes, it's true about the labor laws. I don't the tax system, no tax returns, no real benefits from all the taxes, then even the terminal benefits where they give. The only people who don't know the tax, then terminal benefits, now their minister there. And then the big one there. But for the other Sierra Leoneans, they tax we own benefits, and that is very, very unfair, and that is part of what they always talk about for say the people that they get very bad policies. So they start from the last and move forward. Yes, we go expand on infrastructure, and we go ensure say we fix the roads, because when you fix the roads, now certainly a step towards development, critical for development. Abdul from Philly, they make reference to CSO Mambu in threats where they make, and they ask if we go ready for lead this demonstration. I want to make everybody know say the leadership of the party, all well-being flag bearer aspirants, all members, all elected officials will also come out in different parts of the country for protest. Nothing no go make people there refuse for go, and no amount of threats no go stop people there from doing that. It will happen because we believe say the right thing that for do. Somebody we say they call from where they say if APC SLPP don't do enough. Well, I think say APC don't do quite a lot. If you look at all the major infrastructural developments, all the major infrastructural projects that this country, like APC then Bila. And APC gets a track record of performance, a track record of delivery. But did APC achieve everything where they've been for achieve inside the 10 years plus where they serve in power? No. And different factors they're responsible for that. We don't talk on this forum about the first economic crisis of 2007, 2008, 2009, and I talk about the Ebola crisis of 2014, 2015, and all of these things get a toll on APC, and it limits the ability for achieve as much as they can achieve. Plus, there is always the endemic issue of infighting and people undermining each other. And I think say that day, now one thing will affect APC to a very great extent. They ask me how me go do things differently. They say waiting, make me give details. Unfortunately, we not get a lot of time. I get me manifesto, me draft manifesto I dey work on, and I get my 5-point plan. I will find time on this weird program where I go into details on my manifesto. But the reason why I'm not able to do it now is because there are topical issues where they come up, and the people that need for know my perspective on some of these issues, the party perspective on some of these issues, and I think it's just proper. But let me suffice for say, I get a 5-point plan. Get a 5-point plan. The first plan for harmonize this country, fix the governance issues around corruption, address security issues, address general governance issues. We say that they're very critical because this country is divided. We need to come together. We need to unite this country. And we need to take concrete steps to bring this country back together so that we all can see each other's breath and we all can work together. We need to address issues of corruption where they lead to a lot of leakages, a lot of losses to government, and risk crime. We need to fix that. We need to look at the whole governance infrastructure, the rule of law issues, etc., and see how we can make sure say that we improve our judiciary, the justice system, get for be reformed. People don't complain a lot about not being able to get justice when they did it, and then they lead to a lot of bad things happening. We need to fix that. It's also true that we need for overhaul the whole security architecture, even the composition of the security, the way in which they promote people. Everything is no longer based on merit; it just based on who's kind of connection. Anybody get that? So we need for overall the security of this country, but more importantly, we need for also ensure say we strengthen the security as a country so that we're able to defend ourselves. It's unfortunate that when, for example, they get threats from a neighboring country, we not get no way for even put up any resistance, or even say, well, we shake tail small. We need for invest a bit into in security for ensure say that they happen. So that is pillar 1, and in summary. Pillar 2, we about agriculture, food security, nutrition, environment. we get for take steps for feed ourselves. We get for make sure say we boost agricultural production and productivity. We diversify the food basket. We ensure say we increase the land under cultivation, do more mechanized farming, and produce more for people. But like where we can try for see the last time they talk about which have been that Minister of Trade, where we begin use sorghum, whether a brewery, begin use cassava, a flour mill, those types of measures for be expanded upon so that when people then produce their sorghum, produce their cassava, they can sell. So we get a lot of crops at this country where we can grow, we eat some, we sell some, and we people and make money out of it. We also get a lot of cash crops where we also get for produce, add value at this country and create jobs for people and increase revenues. So we have to work on all those things, but in doing all of this, we also have to make sure that we take steps for making sure say we not harm the environment, we make the environment conducive. So we have to adapt environmentally friendly measures. The third pillar get to do with social services, health, water supply, education, issues around youths, issues around empowerment of women, issues around how we care for the elderly. This is the one area we not do too well as a country. When you old in this country, that's suffering for most people. We don't care for we old people. We have to take steps to make sure say we care for we old people. The fourth point about infrastructure, Mohammed been talk about the streets at the East End. I know say we've been do about 35 kilometers of roads at the East End. But we need far more than that for just the East End of Freetown. The town don't expand, but the roads to these areas, they're very bad. Mohammed, I don't go to many of those areas then, and the roads are very bad, and some even impassable. And it costs a lot for we people them. So perhaps they use Okada before they reach some areas, and some areas even simple culverts not there for able to connect one part of the city to the other, and all of those things are there. But we believe say if we open up, do all of those roads, they will find for the country. We also get for add value, and I be don't talk say we not the only add value on the agricultural produce, but we also add value on the mineral produce. And when we do that, we not the only create more revenue for government, we also create more jobs for we youths, more jobs for people, and create the social capital and political capital where we need for make we increase the level of happiness inside the country, because people will get enough for take care of themselves, and plenty of the infighting will be reduced. We also get to make sure say we position the country for the new innovations where they come in AI and those types of ICT infrastructure we will need to put in place. So that is what we will deal with under the pillar 4. And then pillar 5, we're going to talk about the economy, private sector development, tourism, because we believe say we get for reduce taxes across the board, create opportunities for bringing more people from the informal sector into the formal sector, create opportunities for the private sector for make money, so that we will tax them and we will get money for financing activities. We get for exploit tourism when a virgin area in this country will not exploit, but we get huge potentials in that area, and we believe so if we invest a little bit in that sector, it can be a huge revenue earner for government, things like that. But I don't go without stating this. Education, for example, we can forget a loan scheme. Nobody now will drop out of university because it pay for it. When you want to go university, there will be a system in place. Government will put money available. You apply for a loan, and government will approve the loan. We will pay fees directly to the university. We will give you small allowance. We will get information on our database. When you graduate and get a job above a particular threshold, you will then begin for pay. If you not get a job where they pay you beyond a particular level, then you not pay. But we get a system there. You not go run away, because now we get a civic register and everybody's captured. So if you run away anytime you count, they will get you. So you need to run away. But we will do a system we go benefit after a certain number of years of continuous payment. Some of these loans may be written as necessary, but we believe say we get for that. And we believe say doable because APC we don't almost get to that level. We don't succeed for subsidize over 75% of fees for everybody. So that small 25%, I believe, say with some fiscal discipline, with some increased revenue generation measures, with some appropriate activities we will put in place, we'll be able to achieve that. I'm not going to go much deeper than that because of the time we're available. So I hope say this my good friend, we want to make a go into detail to understand, say I know what you need to be done, but just don't get time for make I take each of these ones and expand on them. But at the appropriate time, we could do that. So as I say, how will APC change the lives of Sierra Leoneans? Well, when the economy they boom, when jobs are created, when health facilities are created around the country. For example, we get so many Sierra Leonean medical doctors in Europe and in the Americas. So many all over the country. We want to begin with Ghana and Nigeria. Encourage Sierra Leoneans for come back na Sierra Leone and can invest in the medical sector. Una come, government will give una land, government will make resources available to una can open factories, hospitals, specialized hospitals, una work there, provide facilities and services for the people of this country. We believe, say, when we support with Sierra Leonean brothers and sisters in these types of measures, and it will be a win-win situation. Then when they come invest, they will make money, the services will be available all over the country, and the standard of living for everybody will be improved. We want to really make sure, say, we Sierra Leoneans, the way they out the other, we get for take deliberate steps for we create an opportunity for them to come back home and can stay, either for can work through the jobs the way we'll create in the mining sector, in the industrial sector, etc., or they will come for go into the private sector and invest. We believe, say, the private sector is the engine for economic growth and prosperity, and we get for make sure, say, that happen. For the people who do the hyper-petty trading, we reduce taxes across the board for everybody, or when that happens, it will be translated into reduction in the prices on the shelves, and when that happens, with the income levels where we get, you go able to buy more than what you for otherwise buy if prices just to continue for God because of high taxation. Things that will stop from that. My good friend Paul, I really don't know why Paul they get difficulty for understanding a simple thing. The table of contents where they refer to, I don't tell you say on page 52. Now the 80 points they stop. From page 53, now they say areas of divergence. And now that they put now the table of contents. But don't go further for explain to you, say, those areas of divergence is different from waiting APC submit as with divergent views. Those areas of divergence say that the issues the way we've been discussed on Wednesday, now, but we will not be conclude on Friday, we'll be supposed for can work on Monday. But where that's not happen, so then just put them inside the report, the state waiting APC say, the state waiting SLPP say, but then the submission where APC make as with divergent views will deal with the analysis of the results, the issues about the Electoral Commission, about accountability, etc., with recommendations on how to deal with the issue of the results. I say, page 294 in the appendix. We side then put the Carter Center report, the new report, all the observer reports, and blah blah blah. Now inside they then go insert them. Yeah, now that's how they say. So it is part of the supporting documents where they attach at the back of the report. And I hope so you understand that. And the state say nowhere in the report where they beside the state say ECOWAS get for camp pull Madabio and put Samura Kamara Leka when they try to make people believe. So I hope say with this you don't understand within the facts. Yeah. This my other friend he said he tell me thank you for the lecture. He said we'll continue for pray for me. So I will be the flag bearer and the prayer. I say amen. He said there's too much tribalism. But Sabi English, he use the big word them. He said that people here, then they spread disunity and then they just impose themselves on the people. And he said if APC fail this time, then it's finished for APC. And I agree with you. If APC, if we allow this for fail, then it will be very tough for party. I mean, I say we no go do them. And he urged me for hold on to which I believe, and this time I don't think I will. Like this lady here, unfortunately, where even they talk, the line not been too clear. So sorry, madam, I not been really able get waiting you be the try for talk. But do you, if you able reach me privately, I will try for answer. Maybe somewhere Pierre, if you know this lady here in number, you can give me number. But my number is 078 34 34 34 because you talk, I'll not be too get them. But you towards the end, you say you want to know whether the action would they take now due to selfishness or another thing, and you want to say you want to know how what will they do will benefit Sierra Leoneans.
So
and
first,
precisely.
If you had my colleague in a one WhatsApp group, we make on a talk about one green person in 48 hours. That's the first thing.
Who are the one person? Who are the one person? Who talk
Paul.
Oh, okay, no. Me, I talk about Paul because in me last week, when I be there on this program, Paul became on, and after that, Paul even contacted me privately, and I really want to say I appreciate Paul because if we contact me privately, you do it with respect, you not come with any rudeness or arrogance or any animosity or something. So we get a very healthy exchange. And even today, he come for can express, although he been clear, say, quite understand the issues, but I hope say the explanation where I don't provide don't help him. So not because we didn't have one group, that because in my program, Paul been come up, and I make a mention Paul. I don't know whether Paul been come again at the Macaulay program, we make add self comment on Paul. But maybe I think say the one side where we all meet up that we had. So that we hadn't had the culprit. Yeah. So we, quite unlike other protests, this time we're not the only protest for the removal of Edmund. We also protest for the standard of living in this country, the cost of living crisis, where they affect every Sierra Leonean. We protest because of the plight of the Okada riders, the plight of the Keke riders, the plight of the Poda riders, the plight of the traders, where taxation one kill at this country, businesses they close and people they suffer as a result of that. The plight of the students, where they drop out of school because their papa and mama not able to pay for them. The students are suffering, going to the campuses and see the conditions under which they are living. We believe, say, the suffering done too much across the board, and we believe, say, as Sierra Leoneans, we for come together and tell this government, say, do something, we are not happy, enough is enough. But of course, the trigger for all of this, now the Edmund Alpha issue, and the first step towards resolving this issue will be with the resignation of Edmund Alpha, and then we will see how we can move forward as a country for try for seek an amicable settlement. The sixth caller said, executive, he said, tell them they need laws for all. He said the executive has 6 months. He said, but some people now enemies of progress and they wait for strike because of this. He said, but he want to know if the party will continue with the activities them nonetheless, because the 6 months they expire in August. Yes, it's true. The 6 months they expire in August, but the party not just sit down and fold a hand. We don't start the lower level elections, the ward elections. We will get a range of challenges because election are a very expensive exercise, and for conductor all over the country is very expensive. The party not be get the kind of resources where we be need for able to do such an elaborate exercise hitch-free, and a bit tensions there been there because that the first time this way we party they vote at that level for elect the people there. So it not be easy for do all of that election all over the country in one day. So issues been there, but we they go through we processes as provided for in the constitution, which is good. And we say bad things that happen, there are consequences. We they call for a run. And that is for me the most important thing. When you conduct an election and that you identify malpractices, deal with them. Make some people take responsibility and let there be consequences. You just have to push anything under the carpet and that will do as a party. So that process they go on, and I believe say when they done, we will go to the constituency clearly based upon the ruling where PPRC being given. It's now almost clear that it's not possible for make we conclude the processes in August. I'm not too sure. Okay. So most likely now Abdul Kabo and a team of parliamentarians will take we to convention, the NDC. But may the hope say between now and August, at least we go down, finish up to the regional level elections, so that when that is done, we will just wait now for a date. 3 months later, forget the National Delegates Conference. Okay. But the discussions, then they go on for trying to see how we can abridge the process without breaking the law. Okay. And then we will see how things taking faster. Somebody from London is say make a toilet waiting have been Dr. Samura in body language. I never read anything extra. It not been look angry. It not been look broken down. It be very calm. It just ask we all for go home. And sure, we need a strategy for deal with SLPP, and we'll develop that strategy. The next one, my good friend from Virginia, Jagaban in Paddy. Yeah, I wish it be just easy for me to go convention today and make them elect me as flag bearer and Jagaban as my running mate. I wish it be that easy. But as I will tell you the last time, since you're very close to Jagaban, the same way they talk to me, do you talk to Jagaban? Make himself see reason why if you can work with me, let's work together for Sierra Leone. As he said, the third caller say SLPP will not allow the process to go on. Any flag bearer that does not stand in front of the protest for back out. I think I agree with you. And that every well-meaning flag bearer for come out and join. I know say SLPP could do everything possible for make the derail the process. The lady, would have been the second caller, he say they urge APC for stand firm. He said, "Let we hold the ground, let we not participate." He said, SLPP don't want for let's go. And he said, Cherry Coco, now be in a parliament where they pass all the bad laws. We go do we best as a party. But I tell you, where is a warrior, Sabi Fet, and where he turn behind, you see people then behind now. So I hope say the people of Sierra Leone will stand by the party for make we succeed when the time go for reach. My good friend from the barracks, I take note of your comments, but since the issues that we get for do with people them security, since you talk about the town barracks, I go want for withhold any comment on that issue. But make it suffice no more for say we are aware. Say Sierra Leoneans, they regardless of their profession, they suffer and they're not happy with what they happen. And we therefore hope say this government will do what is necessary for ensure say they respond to the concerns of the APC and ensure that they save this country any unfortunate future developments. APC, we determine a clear message this time. It is going to be a peaceful protest, and we hope say the SLPP government will ensure that it stay peaceful. God be with help. Thank you very much. Sangwe Pierre, Baibure, and Arthur, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure engaging with you.
Doc, before you wrap up, I just want to ask this. Alaji Mohamed, why you say they call Gigi's, no? na the program. He be late, so he call privately. He say he want ask you 1-2 question, but I tell him say the course still don't done. So I dey ask you still. You still get time for the ask you question, or you want for left for further?
Now,
Alhaji Mohammed Waisi, the spokesman for electoral justice.
May I ask?
Okay, so I'll just put them up there, ask them quick, just short one. The program we watch, we don't come to the end. This one, not just request, because I don't tell actually say we don't take question done, but I still they use the time for that we actually see if we can able for do that. I did call her now because I don't cancel already. Alaji, I don't tell Dr. Richard Conteh, they list you now. Waiting at your question, go straight and ask him.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, that's wonderful. Dr. Richard Conteh, how are you, sir?
Not bad, Power. Is how you do?
Fine. And the kind of PV, I hear they call Paul and say go to PV, not to Paul go to PV. Now me go to PV, I send that video and the table of content for the tripartite report. For say the tripartite divergence not in an appendix. It in clearly it in the body of the report. However, my arguments are that whether it's in an appendix or not, the appendix of the document are part of the document. But my question I have to ask this evening, I want to do on the record that this one, according to your estimation, Dr. Richard Conteh, the tripartite recommendations, they don't come to close. APC not going to forget anything out of the 2023 elections except wait for 2028. Now that time you will view. And then what's the other question I have to ask you? What would I go into the tripartite? What would I go into the agreement for national unity and the tripartite? Would that bring one account together? Now the international community, now the interreligious council, or now the government just come and let them go talk. We have get mediators them and waiting at the role of them mediators them during the tripartite and after the tripartite.
Right.
I want to be clear. I want to put you answer on a record for posterity because we will follow one of the politicians them. We will not get the power we will get, we will not get the sabi we will get. But one for this is one. Now other questions that have been called for I ask you so that you can address them.
Thank you very much.
Okay, what I say, thank you very much, and I like the civility with which you ask your questions, and I want to say,
Mr. For surprise.
Yes, and the reason why I be feel saying Paul, now because the person will be ask me the question, he be introduce himself as Paul, and I don't know if like you being come on the program with the name Paul, but the person be introduce himself as Paul, and so where the person come back to me for make follow up, and he said they do a follow up to the question where he be asked me earlier, so I assume say now Paul. So I even save a number on my phone as Paul. So since I don't know now say now you, I will go back on my phone and correct the way I save the name, and me you go to talk because I can enjoy some of your analysis. They're very and I think say it go helpful for me to engage so that some of those issues can be clarified. I want to state this. When I put here's this document, I say the tripartite report now a 542-page document. So everything where they inside this is part of the report. When you write a book, the book they get introduction, body, conclusion, appendices. But when they say with the book, everything na part of the book. So I think say we all know say when they talk about the full report, the appendices are part of the full report. Waiting at the talk about, I hope say it will be clear. The 80 recommendations where we agree on, it there in the report, and it terminates. If you look at the soft copy on page 52, look at the soft copy, page 52. The areas of divergence, it starts from page 53. And I tell you, say, waiting they capture as areas of divergence. Now, those issues where we've been discussed on the Wednesday before the Friday where they truncate will work. Now, those issues will be supposed for come back and discuss on Monday, where we not been get the opportunity for come on Monday for discuss. Now, then they capture as areas of divergence. And then state the opinion of SLPP and the opinion of APC, because we don't agree. I tell you, but those issues where will be discussed are very critical issues we border on the actual polling day operations and how all of those things they happen till they go announce results were very critical. And so those issues are captured in the report just after the 80 recommendations, and then give the position of APC and the position of SLPP. After that, they ask each party for also state in divergent views, because if you remember, APC be walk out twice from negotiations because SLPP be refused for let we discuss results. They refuse for let we discuss issues around accountability. And we as APC be very passionate about that. In fact, for we, the only reason why we go to tripartite discussions are because we get controversy over the issue of results. If not, we would not be getting any reason for going. So all other issues that we kind of just ensure say processes and systems are in place for ensure say not happen again. But the main issue why we go there for the issue of results, we will not agree with. And to this day, we are of the firm opinion that the 2023 elections were stolen from the APC. Now you ask the question, would I make we go for go sit down with SLPP? I hate for go back to this issue, but sadly, now Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara, now he make we go sit down. In an expanded NAC meeting, where me been there, where they be they prepare themselves, where the party be they prepare itself for go into money, for the negotiations. We been get some small controversy over which document for go with, whether the document with the NAC in committee we set up the prepare, or the document where Dr. Samura Kamara in own committee prepare. So we get two documents. For that day, for the meeting, we've been get for wait for a very long time for Dr. Samura Kamara, because they try for farm up in your own report. We separate from the report way of the committee where they set up. So when we did in the meeting and that discussion come up, then Dr. Samura Kamara snap. Let's say if I want to make people there no say, now he initiates the idea of dialogue because he want to stop the impasse. He said he not being gladdy with the stalemate. If I want to use that stalemate, he said he want to stop the stalemate. He says because of that, now make him reach out to Marabio for say make them meet. In fact, he proposed say we not even need a moral guarantor. We can do it among ourselves. Now the meeting now say, Lord not be by ourselves. Let's have the moral guarantors come in. And that is how we went to Bitumani. So if you want to know would I make we go Bitumani, now Dr. Samura Kamara, now he initiates the need for a dialogue in his own words. And I'm speaking on my honor between me and God. Now that happened. So that is how we got there. And that is how all the negotiations happened. And the role of the so-called mediators, or we'll not go to mediation. The role of the moral guarantors is in two phases. During the Bintumani process, me not be there. They not be appoint me as part of the 9-man committee. But now my understanding from what I see on television and what I hear that the entire process was moderated by the moral guarantors. The former vice president of the Gambia, the head of the UN, West Africa and the Sahel, and one somebody where the Commonwealth be sent. Now they moderate the process till they come up with the 8-point resolution. One of which, the third point, we ask for the setting up of the Tripartite Committee. When it comes to the Tripartite Committee, now be a three-way process. Ideally, if you forget equal representation from the APC, from the government, and from the development partners. But for various reasons, many of the development partners, they say because of their own operating guidelines that this country, the diplomatic limitations, they could not directly get involved in such a negotiation process. So the only entity we not being too constrained, we can play such a role, that be the UN. So that is why the UN resident coordinator be served as one of the three co-chairs. And on many occasions, there be adult in the room. For when there was acrimony or some small tension, they come up, maybe they come in. And luckily, a woman, and women they always get that charm for try for cool down tensions and get things for go on well. So if I can answer your question, yes, this that way to happen. The last question you say is 2023 over. I will say you tell me, because you're more familiar with the fight for electoral justice, you're more enlightened, you're more educated, you're more connected to Samura Kamara. I don't know whose information I get, but based upon the information we me know, we me get, I know they see how they go remove Madabio and can install Dr. Samura Matiwisi Kamara as president. But if you get more facts, we may not get. Una do ya, una help we, let we self know usa una mass. So if we self know usa una mass and get more information, we all will be better enlightened. But based upon the facts out there, based upon the observations out there, we will not see how it get for happen. And the document where we get this report at the state again, there is nowhere in this report where the state say ECOWAS get for come with the mandate for can install Dr. Samura Matiwisi Kamara. It is not in this document. But if we get another document, we say a day, we share with we, let we read that. Me no say the ECOWAS logistics depot where they na Lunge. Now when I been there as ECOWAS minister, now we fought for them. When they come elect Sierra Leone for host the depot. They be one carry go Mali. And that what they be one for do now for make then assemble logistics and some personnel na Lunge, so that in the event of any uprising in any part of West Africa and ECOWAS need for intervene, there is a standby force where different countries they contribute to. ECOWAS be don't get now, they at an advanced stage now where countries that be done ready for contribute troops for that purpose, maybe for can deploy that Sierra Leone. But because of the misinterpretation where some people have been the parade on social media for say ECOWAS they come for can remove Madabio and install Dr. Samura Kamara, ECOWAS decide for suspend the implementation of that aspect until such time where they feel say the environment will be conducive enough. But me believe say if it be good for Sierra Leone, if they can deploy them here, it will help for improve upon the security of this country, and it will help for guarantee stability of the country. And I feel say it be for good for everybody. Even the jobs alone, where they for create for Sierra Leoneans in that depot, that benefit enough for Sierra Leoneans. The friendships which people have before make as a result of the foreign personnel, where they can, where they get money, they get dollar. it will be a lot of benefit for Sierra Leone. The businesses will before come up as a result of that depot in day one. The people hope for sell and buy as a result of that. It will be huge benefits to Sierra Leone. Now it's on hold, but we believe say it can come later because ECOWAS to invest so much now into the process and they're not going to remove them. Mali, when that day they be one for Kerango, Mali not is ECOWAS again, and so we get an advantage. So it will continue to be in Sierra Leone, and they look forward to the time where they go fully implement them because I invested 3 years of my time in government working on that project, and I'm glad that I succeed. I not only succeed on that, I also succeed in getting Sierra Leone forget commissioner slots because we fight them very hard. Me and Vandi Mina will be the represent Sierra Leone at the ECOWAS Council of Ministers and on the Mediation Security Council of ECOWAS. So we vet them and we believe say we succeed. And the foreign minister at the time was Zainab Awabagura. We all fight them and we succeed. And we tell God thank you for that. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. But Doc, just one short clarification. Today, don't be waiting. This issue of the standby force and this ECOWAS, thing. They say they tell we been denying that depot, then they prepare. But we see another document where ECOWAS may present say then they come actually protect property them, government waiting and the people of Salone after the election for stabilize the country after the election. And this document will be seen not being get for do with anything we get for do with the depot or the ECOWAS troop way for the all around Africa. You go clear that for we or West Africa?
Okay. Again, make I make this clear. I say the decision for locate the ECOWAS depot, logistics depot at Sierra Leone was taken in 2009, 2010. That is when the decision was taken, and the government of Sierra Leone allocate Lunge and Hastings for the location, for the situation of the ECOWAS logistics depot. And in fact, one of the reasons why we get for choose Sierra Leone again is because PAE, within a Mauritania, they've been get a lot of assets where they don't donate to ECOWAS, where they be for use, military assets, where they donate to ECOWAS, where they for use for that purpose. When the coup, or alleged coup, happened in November 2023, ECOWAS decided to bring in a stabilization force.
Yeah.
Well, they say in the event of, and this really now the idea behind the ECOWAS standby force. Now a force where different countries they contribute, and every country they support in own forces where they contribute, and not equal the contribution. Some countries they contribute more, some they contribute just like ECOWAS. I mean the UN peacekeeping force where they can send. So and they not before move all the troops and can keep that at the same time. Now be a small team way before can base and then they rotate. That's Sierra Leone. But when they are in Sierra Leone, if there is any disturbance, any sense of insecurity, then go step in for stabilize the situation. That is what they mean by a stabilization force. Then they come in for make sure say there is stabilization, there is so things not degenerate. It can go both ways. If the government want to take undue advantage of the average Sierra Leoneans, they will come in for say a scam. If there's an upheaval in the country, we will threaten the peace and security of the country, they will come in for stabilize the situation. So the announcement will be made that they will come in the stabilization force. That is what was now misinterpreted to mean that then they come for pull Madabio and put Samura. And that was never the intention. And because of that misinterpretation, that make them begin for suspend that initiative or that drive for come and deploy troops in Sierra Leone.
Okay, yes, just to sit down there as well where you talk about. So, but anyway, we'll find time for talk about this better one because a lot of things in there. I'll allow you for let you go and rest now. Thank you very much, Dr. Richard Conteh. Thank you very much for taking for joining us at the program this evening time. Arthur and Bible, yeah, over to now.
All right, face your rituals. Hello, for tell people and plenty thank you as they don't join me both YouTube and Facebook calls. Comment, share, likes for can listen to the lectures. As I say, we lecturer like always we can ask for spy because we can't cheat this today, we can't help you now other things. So I wonder how we get for take the exam. But hope for pass anyway at the end of the day. Thanks very much, family members. Them not forget for joining tomorrow. The mixed period program. We not cool rest. Until then, in Akablai, the warrior with the sharpest cutlass from the north.
Okay. So far, so good. I want to say thank you very much to Doc. Also, the program also clarified a lot of things for we, especially that which has to do with the tripartite. You know, many things have been confirmed and many things I think to say have been made clear. Because at the end of the day, you want to get things clear, you need to talk to people who are present at meetings, people who were witnesses, physical witnesses to decisions being taken, people who participated in this. And with that, we get some proper clarification. So thank you very much for that. And then, well, all the same there, I wrote from you mail picture. Send it here. You just send the picture.
Oh no, I can't
send the picture.
I can't send it.
You know to only mail of Gita, but mail of Kamalu. I will go to Kamalu.
Bro,
I don't know what traffic. I don't know what traffic. But look at Bible.
At times, not to pull up on this tweet, he takes it sometimes.
Alright, so one more time, one for time, plenty. Thank you for taking time for joining us at the program. You will like, will share, will comment. Thank you very much. You will not do any one of them. Still, we thank you very much. When you come back tomorrow by God in Power, it's the program on call Congress in the morning, 10 a.m. Salon time. And on Friday, Electoral Justice Hour. Alhaji Mohammed Warisi. Alright, in Cashbox will hear us on Friday as well for make we discuss, the different issues them inside the program, the electoral justice thing. Alright, so thank you very much. We appreciate you now. Until then, we'll get for meet again. I will say God bless you, country Sierra Leone. We are. Thank you very much and get yourself a very good night, Dr. Richard Conteh. Here we go. Okay, thank you very much. See you again tomorrow morning. And yeah, bye-bye.
God ordained you day we hire for APC and for Salon. Now you we trust for bring we home. Sierra Leone unite. The unifier in town, come night. Yeah, Sierra Leone rise up. This one for the people, them. Dr. Richard Conteh, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh, it's a leadership, not sacrifice. Ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people, them pain inside. They walk with heart, not hide. From free